watching Triple A Backstage. We're here with Sam and Jackson from Wild Honey. How are you guys going?
Great. How are you doing?
I'm really good. We're chilling in the Lychee Lounge at West End. We've got some amazing cocktails. What have you got over there, Jackson?
I have the negroni. I have the negroni. Should we start again?
What do you have over there, Jackson?
I've got the negroni.
Shall we all have a taste before we get into things?
Let's suss it out.
Cheers, Lychee Lounge.
Oh, that is delicious.
Oh, is that the best Negroni you've ever had?
It's up there. It's top 3.
I don't think you can ever have too much lychee either. I think that lychee is just 10 out of 10.
Do you need a third lychee in there, or?
Well, I was thinking of stealing some of yours, but that might be a bit. I mean, the interview's only just started, so we'll see what happens.
Yeah, fair enough. But yeah, depends how good my questions are.
Exactly.
All right. So first of all, before we get into why you're in Brizzy, on Facebook, you guys have described yourselves as spaghetti arms al dente. Can you tell us a bit why you guys describe yourselves as that, and does it relate at all to your music?
Well, I think it stems originally from our guitarist Adam, who is he's a very tall and slender Italian man, hence the spaghetti arms. And how did you had a pretty perfect description for the al dente, didn't you?
Oh yeah, it's just al dente means like pasta cooked properly, like where it's like soft, but still a little bit of bite.
So, and Wild Honey's surf rock, is it also cooked right, but just with a little bit of bite?
Yeah, I'd say that definitely applies from a textural perspective. Soft but crisp.
And you guys are up and busy to support the Lulu race tonight at Black Bear Lodge. You've got a pretty interesting name for your tour band. Can you run us through the origin story of Queen or Queenie?
Yeah, so Queenie originally stemmed from... We were just kind of like clutching at straws originally. We were going for the number plate, which turned into Queen Wild Bitch, which, you know, it doesn't have the best ring, but I think it's got a bit of zazz to it. And then we moved away from that, and it moved into Deborah, which we still don't really have a reason for Deborah. Deborah just kind of turned its way into our lives.
And then into Deborah. And the pig, or the boar.
The gig pig.
The gig pig, of course. Yeah, some reference there.
And then it turned into Queen Deborah. So we've kind of come full circle with the whole Queen thing, but Queen Deborah just sort of turned into Queenie, and it just that was that. I think we kind of found a bit of a winner with Queenie.
And have you spray painted like a crown on the car at all, or is it?
That's a good idea.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, we've got. Well, Jackson is a bit of an artiste himself, so maybe that could be your next project.
Perhaps.
Yeah.
Sorry, Jackson's face there suggested he's not an artist. He's like, what?
I don't want to do that. Not to the van.
Moving on from painting cars. So you guys have released 2 singles this year. They're great. And compared to your first EP last year, Wild Honey, that's also its name, you seem to have dropped the surf and added a bit of the rock. Has this been natural, or you guys went, you know what, we've been surfing too long, it's time to do some more rock stuff?
I would say that there was an adding of more instruments, more band members and stuff. So that definitely was something that would add to the sound. We were producing it with Jack Moffat in the Preacher's studio in Sydney, and that room kind of lent itself to a more live sound and stuff like that as well. And yeah, I think it was quite natural. Tom was writing these kind of songs, and we all kind of came together and just added whatever we could. And I think it stemmed from a bit of a liver sounding kind of thing.
So the 2 singles have gotten a lot rockier. Are you guys going to go all the way into like gent and metal, or like you found your sound?
Oh man, I mean, I guess anything goes at this moment. I mean,
I'm probably happy to stop at gentle rock pig and occasional rock pig, perhaps.
Gentle rock pig, dad rock, maybe that could be the ceiling, and we'll see if we can break it eventually. But yeah, baby steps at this stage.
And so the music video for your single Spirit is first of all incredible, but it's strange because it's quite a gory, dark, murderous video, but the song's so upbeat and warm. What made you guys want to do that complete contrast?
A lot of that, I think, stemmed from Mickey Mason, who directed it, who also directed the Eye to Eye clip. He did all the stop motion animation and stuff like that. And yeah, he heard the song, and that was I don't know if it was an instantaneous thing, but that was what he kind of got from it was, you know...
He got murder from
Yeah.
happy vibes.
Yeah, the happy vibes, you know, I've got the spirit now. He took the spirit as being a bit of a demon kind of spirit, which, you know, it definitely worked, and it was a hell of a lot of fun.
He definitely did like a really good job at taking it from what it was into quite a dark place, and you know, he's got some crazy cool ideas, and it was really fun working with him. Like, we shot it all in one day and just drove around like madmen shooting everything, and finished up at about like 3 a.m. just covered in fake blood. So it was a great experience for sure.
Is it hard to not laugh at certain parts of filming, because you guys play dead pretty well, but I'm assuming like it's quite a carefree video clip, to put it simply. So
No, it was an absolute write-off. We were having the best time when we were shooting it. Like, it was so funny.
So yeah, it was just quite classic, because Adam, who, you know, turns into the murderous rampager, he kind of got into a bit of method acting, I think. So yeah, that was something that I think I was genuinely scared when I was being thrown against that van. It was pretty full on.
You embrace the inner psycho for sure.
So has he changed the way he plays now on stage? Like, is he embracing it on stage?
Oh man, that would be great if, like, maybe he came out with a bit of blood. So yeah, kind of like that cover that we've got, that single cover. That'd be like,
Yeah, definitely the job well done.
Cool. Next time you see these guys, they might be drenched in fake blood. And the Spirit music video is shot in Victor Harbour, which looks picturesque. So you guys have toured all up and down the East Coast for a while now. What's your favourite spot on the East Coast for surfing and just chilling?
Ooh, my personal fave would be probably Doueal, to be honest, because it's nice and quiet, pretty close to Sydney, and got Sandon Point down there, which is like a fantastic right-hander, so you can just camp out at Little Ostie overnight or whatever and kick back and relax. Pretty ideal, the quiet life. Yeah.
well, I surfed bells for the first time when we were just down in Victoria. Just competing with Jackson and Tom, just going hard out.
Oh, there's some serious Hasselhoff action, that's for sure.
Yeah. Well, we were the only two out there, so we had to hassle someone. And yeah, that was epic. I want to just keep coming back there because I've always wanted to surf bells. It's just quite iconic, really, and it was just so much fun, especially when it was only us out. Plenty of rubber booties and gloves and hoods and stuff. We were going all out.
Yeah, funnily enough, a surfer got hassled off his board like a couple days later by a 3-metre great white. So yeah, it's pretty funny.
So we timed that quite well, but
That's when you don't wear the fake blood into surfing as well.
Yeah.
It's a bit more awkward. Do you guys prefer performing as a band or surfing?
ooh,
It's a big question. It's deep. I'd say both equally.
Can you combine the two?
Oh, the winner's friendship there, mate, you know.
that was beautiful.
I'll give you a minute as well.
One does what one can. Yeah, the negroni's hitting hard.
One final question before we wrap it up here at the Lychee Lounge, and I had to have a play with your band name, unfortunately, so here goes nothing. So as a condiment, what's wild honey best spread like a thick paste over?
I think this question is best for Jackson to answer, I reckon.
I've always been a breakfast man myself. I would say probably we'll start with the sourdough toast, butter, tahini, banana, honey. Boom. Breakfast sorted. You get your banana, got your toast.
The breakfast of champions.
There you go. Heard it here first from AAA. Thank you so much for chatting with us, guys. Catch Wild Honey. They're currently supporting Lily Rays, and they're going to then support the Belligerents on their tour. Check them out. They're cool dudes, and you'll find them surfing or having breakfast.
Woohoo!
Thank you.